Hello again, and welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Monday afternoon. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Hope you're ready to rock out for the week. Got some goals, got some plans, got some stuff that you're happy about doing. And that's really what I came on to talk about is that planning for a successful week. I can't overstate the importance of setting yourself up for success. It's so easy to get caught up in life and stuff going wrong, appointments coming up, other stuff that happens, and all of a sudden you don't even know where any of the time went, and you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you don't really know where to start, and you find yourself just kind of curling up and just wishing that you didn't have to do any of it. But I'm here to tell you that despite your best efforts, all of that stuff that's going on in your life is still going to be there, and it's still going to come back. And that's why you need to do whatever you can to set yourself up for success. And planning your week is that's helped me more than anything. And so I've got a few tips that help me set me up for success, help me really plan my week and make sure that I don't get too overwhelmed with plans that I think have happening. I think that's one of the things that you can do more than anything. I found is that your brain is just so much going on in it, and when you think about what you have to do and what you have going on, it's really easy to get overwhelmed and stressed out and anxious about what you have to do. But when you start writing it down, and you put pen to paper, and you actually take your thoughts from your mind to the paper, it actually becomes a lot easier to sort of prioritize things, and it becomes a lot less. Right off the bat, you can't think of a lot. I know because I've done it. You can't think about a lot of things that you have to do. And then number two, you find yourself knowing what's more important than anything that you have to write down, because that's what's coming to the forefront of your mind. So, with that, let's get into today's topic, setting yourself up for a successful week. Me, personally, I love using Sunday to set myself up. It's a great day to have where you can wind down and you can sort of set the whole day up for you to be able to plan your week out. Not everybody has the luxury of using Sunday. Some people use Monday. Some people use Saturday, Friday. Doesn't matter. Whatever day works best for you, figure it out and use that and use that time wisely. Make sure that you get what you need to do done. So for me, number one, my first tip more than anything is meal prep. Meal prep for me is a huge help. I hate having to wake up in the morning, and I mean, for me personally, when I'm on days, we start at 6 o'clock. I'm out the door at like 5:30ish. So that to me means I need to be up by 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30 the latest, very latest. And if I'm doing a couple snoozes because I'm not really feeling that morning, I don't want to wake up and have to make my lunch, have to prepare all the stuff for work, have to get this, that, the next thing, blah, blah. And on top of, you got to shower, you got to, do all the stuff, brush your teeth, wash your face, all that other stuff that needs to get done. And at some point, you need to go to the bathroom. I know for me, it's happening. In the morning, it's happening. Whether I like it or not, it's happening. So that's something I have to plan for. So meal prepping for me, getting all of my... And normally what we do for meal prep, we don't even do anything really, extravagant. We just make a big pork, a roast, some chicken breasts that we make, and that's it. We just pour a whole bunch of stuff, make a stir fry, and just a whole bunch of stuff that'll make a whole lot of food for most of the week. You get through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, perhaps on Friday you treat yourself. It happens. But when you can make your mornings as easy as possible, and meal prepping for me was a huge difference. Because for me, it would have just been ended up buying something on the road, or maybe even just taking a couple of granola bars and an apple, and then that's my lunch for the day. Meal prepping really helped. It really takes a lot of time out of, or like it takes a lot of time to do it, but the amount of time that you save and the amount of stress, anxiety, overwhelm that you save yourself throughout the week, because even if you don't meal prep on a Sunday like we do, you're cooking dinner that night, and then you're cooking dinner, and then you're hopefully making enough for tomorrow morning, tomorrow lunchtime. If you don't, then that's another thing that you need to make in the morning to prepare yourself for the day. So meal prepping is a tip that helped me more than anything. That's my number one tip, actually. If there's anything that you could do to set yourself up for a successful week, it's meal prep, 100%. Number 2 is plan some sort of date night. It can be just with you. It can be with your significant other. It can be with a work friend. It can be with your friend. It can be with a family member. It can be with your mother. It can be with your father. It can be with your grandma. It can be with your sister, your brother, anybody. Anybody you want to have a night out with. Anything sort of to break up the monotony of life. You know, wake up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, watch some TV, go to bed, wake up, repeat. You know, sleep, eat, work, TV, all that stuff. So to break up the monotony of life and to really get yourself excited for something, plan yourself a night. Make it on a Tuesday. Don't make it on a Tuesday. Make it on a Wednesday, maybe a Thursday. But definitely break up your week with some sort of night out. Whether you're just taking yourself out for dinner, or walk around the park, or whatever you're doing, or if you want to take your significant other out for dinner, perhaps do some yoga classes. There's a dance studio down the street that we were thinking about going to. So that's stuff that you need to do to sort of make yourself, again, that's what I said, break up the monotony of life. You want to give yourself something to look forward to, as opposed to just, okay, great, I'm going to look forward to work all week, and then I'm going to look forward to, I don't know, a chicken stir fry all week. Yay, that's awesome. And then, I don't know, TV, same sort of TV shows every night. So to me, that's what I love more than anything. I love planning a night, and not even a night out. It doesn't have to be a night out, just like a movie night. Tina and I will sit down, we'll watch a movie, we'll hang out, and just the two of us, just being in each other's presence. And I find that more than anything, it gives me something to look forward to, breaks up the monotony of life, allows me the chance to do something different than just the regular everyday schedule of life. Number 3, forget about last week. What happened last week is in the past. You can't change it. There's no sense in humming over it and beating yourself up about it. It is what it is. It happened. All you can do is just move forward. So that's what you want to do. You want to just, whatever you need to do to forget about last week and what you could have or could have not have done, or what you did or didn't do, or what you should or shouldn't have done, whatever. It happened. You are a better person for it. You are more educated now at this point to make better, more educated decisions. And that way, you're able to know what success looks and feels like for you. If what you did last week didn't make you feel good, then what you need to do this week is you need to do something that makes yourself feel good. Whether or not it's something in the house or out of the house or with your partner or with your friend, something that makes yourself feel good about this week. Get something accomplished this week that you know needs to be done. You have a list of 700 things that need to be done at all times. I know we do. So anything that you can do to cross something off your list, get it done, cross it off your list. That way, all you're doing for yourself is making yourself more, what's the word I'm looking for? You're happier about yourself. You're giving yourself more confidence because you're crossing things off your list. You're getting stuff accomplished. Last week, maybe you didn't get stuff accomplished. Maybe you had a down week. Maybe stuff happened. Life goes on. Life happens. Stuff happens to you all the time. Life goes on. That's all you need to know about. Just do what you can with what you've got right now while you can, and let everything else just fall into place. Forget about that old stuff. The old stuff happened. Why are you bringing up old stuff for? Move forward. Get on with your life. Get going. This is it. Time is now. Number 4 is to set goals. Set yourself goals. This goes exactly with the forget about last week. If last week you didn't do anything and this week you set yourself a goal. If you want to talk to one person about your product or opportunity, if you want to make one Facebook video, if you want to eat one piece of broccoli, if you want to take one walk around the block, anything you want to do, just make sure that you set goals for yourself. They don't have to be big, extravagant goals. You can and you should set big, extravagant goals, because when you set big goals, you give yourself something to reach for. You give yourself the ability to grow as a person and to be able to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Life gets great outside of your comfort zone. And when you step into it, that's when greatness happens. That's what you need to do. Set yourself goals, mini goals for the week, long stretch goals for the long run. Even if you want to do a stretch goal, make it like a monthly goal to have it happen in a week. Why not? If you fail, you're 3 weeks more ahead than everybody else that would have thought it'd taken a month. That was one cool quote that I heard from Elon Musk, is that see if you can do your 10-year goal in 1 year. And if you can't, at least you're further along than the people that thought it would take 10 years. Right? That's perfect. Number 5, for me, this helped me second more than anything. Meal prep was my number 1. I'm not gonna deny that. But number 2, definitely for me, is essential oils. Essential oils help me with any sort of ailment, irritation, feeling that I'm having, emotion, when my emotions are running too high, when my emotions are running too low, when I'm just out of whack. I love using oils for everything. Frankincense is a great one. This month only is free with a 200 PV order, which is basically an enrollment kit. This one is what they call the king of oils. You can use it for everything. I am in the midst of actually using it with my irritated skin. With washing our hands 700 times a day, your skin gets dry. Can only take so much. So frankincense is great for anti-aging. It's great for benefiting your skin, impurities, stuff like that. But it's also great for calming, relaxing, soothing, stuff like that. You know, when emotions get really high and you need to calm yourself down, you need to really relax and just sort of prioritize. Frankincense, right here. That's your guy right there. I like using it in every single situation. Another one that's great and useful is Balance. This is a blend of oils, specifically to doTERRA. One of the things that I heard about convention a couple months ago, or at convention, was when you blend oils, you actually enhance the benefit of all the oils in that blend. So what's happening is you get all the chemical properties of all the oils that just bounce off each other, and then they just enhance the benefits of each other. I love this one. Don't ingest this one. There's oils in here that are poisonous to humans, so don't ingest it. But I love it. A couple drops on the bottom of my feet, couple drops in the diffuser or on my pillow at bedtime to help me unwind, calm down sort of at the end of the day. This is what I love too about doTERRA's blends, is that they tell you almost exactly what you need to do. So this one's called Balance. So when you need a little bit more balance in your life, when your scales are tipped a little bit to one side and you need to get yourself back into the balance stage of life, or state, if you will, of life, Balance right here. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. It's great with anxious feelings. It's great with helping calm and soothe. I love it. This is another one that I love using is Adaptive. Another one that the name tells you everything you need to know. If you need any sort of situation where you need to adapt, where you need to sort of shift gears, and that's it. I mean, Monday morning, you need to adapt to everything on Monday morning. You're all still in weekend mode. I mean, I don't know about you, but I tend to stay in weekend mode until like Wednesday. So I'm in weekend mode. I'm not ready to deal with life. I need to adapt. Definitely need to adapt real quick. And I love this one more than anything. It comes in the bottle oil form, but I love the Touch version of it. The Touch version comes diluted in fractionated coconut oil, and actually, by me saying diluted in fractionated coconut oil, it doesn't mean that it's disregarding the benefits at all. It's actually enhancing them, because what the coconut oil does is it actually helps slow the absorption as well as increase penetration. So you get more benefit to the localized area by using the coconut oil than you would just using the regular oil. And if you had the regular oil, I would suggest to you to use some sort of fractionated coconut oil or any sort of cooking oil, carrier oil that you're looking for those reasons right there, to help slow the absorption and to increase penetration. Again, so I love the touch. I love just like rolling it on and then you just give it a slight little massage. It's great. I love the touch versions for out and about versus the regular oils, simply because it's not that I don't care, but I don't really like taking the oil out, putting a drop, doing all that stuff, and right? I would rather just the roller, you loosen up the top, roll it wherever you need it, and then it's on and it's benefiting, and I love it. I love every second of it. That's all I got for you for today. 5 tips that I have for making this week a successful one. Meal prep, plan yourself a date night, something to get away from life. Forget about last week, move on, set yourself some goals that'll get you through the week, as well as some stretch goals that'll make you grow as a person. And then essential oils. I love using essential oils. You could even throw citrus oils in there, because let's get it, Monday, you need some invigorating, uplifting, definitely. I hope you found some value in this. I know that I had a lot of fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends or your family, perhaps a team member that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, feel free to drop a comment, send me a message, reach out to me, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much again for joining me. You guys have an awesome, wonderful Monday evening, afternoon, and I look forward to talking to you again later. Bye for now.